The man was drinking water when he suddenly noticed many unfamiliar memories flooding his mind. These warm memories of his father left him momentarily in a daze. He quickly asked his friend, and upon learning that his father had passed away 10 years ago, the man could hardly believe it. He had truly changed his father's fate. He immediately turned on the radio to contact his father, telling him the good news. Both father and son were amazed by this. It turned out that his father had tragically sacrificed his life while fighting a fire years ago. After that, Jack often thought of his father alone at night, until one night a voice suddenly came from the radio his father had left behind. Curious, he chatted with the voice, only to find that it was his father from 30 years ago. In order to save his father, Jack quickly informed him that he would die in a fire the next day and gave him all the details of the fire. But before he could finish, the signal was cut off. The next day, when his father went to work, a fire indeed broke out. Although he knew he might die there, he still rushed in without hesitation. After rescuing the trapped people, he was preparing to leave when he found that, due to the distance, the ladder couldn't be used, and he had to find another way out. Looking at the two paths ahead, one filled with thick smoke and the other engulfed in flames, he remembered Jack's words and charged straight into the fiery passage. Sure enough, after narrowly escaping, there was an explosion on the other side of the building. The father, after surviving, went to the hospital to find his mother. Just as they were about to get affectionate, his mother suddenly noticed that the intern had used the wrong medication and rushed over to save the patient. Meanwhile, Jack, excited to find his mother, discovered that the phone line was completely down. After getting to work, his colleague handed him a stack of murder cases, and the killer had still not been caught. But in Jack's memory, the killer had already been arrested long ago. As he flipped through the case files, he was struck by a devastating piece of news. One of the victims was his mother. It turned out that because Jack had saved his father, his mother went to work the next day and saved the serial killer. Heartbroken, Jack rushed home, immediately contacting his father from 30 years ago, telling him the cause of his mother's death, and urging him to save her. Little did they know, this would lead to an even greater disaster.